Hello everybody, and we're about to continue our Let's Play series of Ys Memories of Celceta. Let's see where our adventure is going to be taking us next. Okay, let's take a quick look. I think we're actually going to want to go this way. So if we're right here, if we go down and over, I think there must be this huge area right here. Let's see something. So we actually have to go this way.
Leave it to me.
Okay, almost getting a level for Duren. Of course, we got grabbed. Guess we're wrapping around. We go probably through this little misty peak area, and then pop on out over here. Let's go back this way. And this looks like a brand new spot, actually. See if we missed anything over here. Almost feels like we're going in a circle. Let's see, I think it's that situation where there were flowers or something. Follow the path of the flowers and takes you to the right direction. And around we go. Maybe this way? Maybe we just always pick the path that's taking us downward. Okay, there we go. Okay, maybe we're finally in a new spot here. Okay, there's our rest in the tent.
Some sleep. It's not my fault.
Actually, that took us right back out. We want to get back in. My goodness. Let's try going this way. We're definitely finding ourselves lost again, which is awesome. Yeah, let's try going this direction. So that just takes us in a circle. And that takes us in a circle. Let's just keep going down again. Maybe we'll find one of those waypoints. Okay. Can we go anywhere? Let's try going here. Let's see if we can backtrack and head in this direction and then down. Looking good. And then if we go this way and over here, there's a drawbridge. There's this whole area that we just can't get to. And there's a drawbridge over here. I wonder if we can come in from this side. Go over to this one and then over. And we wrap around. Potentially. Anything else over here? Not seeing much. Oh, we can swim. Maybe that's what we have to do. Anti-paralysis powder. You're not seeing any way to the land on that side. There's definitely a drawbridge over here. Forest labyrinth. Oh, who's that again? I just want to get out of here before those two explorers do. Okay, follow the flowers. Oh. Okay, so they're still arguing and still stuck in the forest. Oh my goodness. They are not getting along.
Leave it to me.
Okay, so they're still not having a very good time. On the other side here. Now let's see if we can wrap around and go all the way over here, and this might be something. Maybe this is a brand new spot. Godona Crater. This definitely looks new. Awesome. Oh boy. There's a treasure up here. throw out a droplet. Brand new section here. We got some more treasure. Beast Fang, what is that? The fanged ferocious beast has killed countless prey. We've got a new waypoint over here. The Komodo Village. Okay, looks like we've got two paths here. Got an emerald. Forest of Dawn. Yellow stone. Okay, looks like we're on the other side of that river now. Lower the drawbridge. There we go. Now it's all connected. That's nice. I wonder if we were supposed to come this way originally anyway. Life Ring 1. What is that like? Oh, that sounds awesome. I think we've explored everything over here. Let's head to that village now. I think it was over this way. Because we're level 18 and these enemies are level 8. So I feel like we were supposed to be here a long time ago. But we're here now, so let's see where this will take us. It would be nice to find a red one of these to get over back to... actually a gray one, maybe? Get back to Kazan City. Looks like a brand new spot here, though. While we're here, this is the point that's marked on the map. Oh, we finally made it. What an amazing place. That is pretty awesome, actually. A whole village on top of a tree. Or surrounding a tree. There are houses up there in the trees. I think people actually live here. Same goes for Celceta, but I can't imagine finding anywhere like this outside the Great Forest. You remember coming here before? It feels vaguely familiar. Sure to make things easier if you knew someone who could talk to here. But I guess that is asking a little much. Either way, we'll never know what we're in for if we keep standing out here. Gonna have to go in and hope for the best. Well, found out in Celceta that people were angry at us when we arrived. I wonder if they're angry here too. They don't sound welcoming. You're that red-haired outsider who came here before. Looks like they remember you. That sure makes things easier. You think you guys could show us in? I don't think so. If that's a joke, I'm not laughing. I don't know if you're brave or just foolish, but either way, you have some nerve showing your face here again. You have angered the god of the forest. That does not sound good. I told everyone letting him into the village was a bad idea.
Uh-oh.
Didn't we just go through this? I should know better by now than just to walk up to a gate and give a howdy-do. Own up, Adol. What kind of mess did you get yourself into this time? Somehow, I doubt these guys are too likely to accept the amnesia excuse. This isn't even worth wasting the chief's time. We can handle this ourselves. On my honor as a warrior of the forest, I will make you pay. Wait a minute. At least hear us out. He doesn't remember coming here. He doesn't even remember anything about himself. We came here to help him try and get his memories back. You honestly think we're going to believe that? What sorts of fools do you take us for? Think that just made things worse. Poor Duren. Adol, I think we're going to have to... Oh, somebody's interrupting us. Naval. Sven. Karna. When did you get here?
You've lost your memories? The Adol I know would never make up an excuse like that to get out of trouble. Does that mean you've forgotten me too?
Oh, that does not sound good. Don't look at me with those doe eyes. You're like a pure-hearted young boy, honest to a fault. I still can't believe you're a tough enough warrior to survive in that forest. Karna, are you actually thinking of trusting him? I don't know yet, but either way, we should hear these two out. We owe them at least that much. You're going to let them into the village at a time like this? I know you're all on edge right now, and I completely understand. My family's been hit too, after all. It's a difficult time for everyone here, but it's all the more reason we need to stay calm and rational, just like this great tree that watches over everyone in Komodo. Otherwise, we'll end up making decisions we regret later. Wonder if Karna and Adol had a thing for each other. She seemed pretty upset that he couldn't remember her. Look over there, Adol. You can see the whole forest from here. Every little thing we explored is in that sea of trees. Yes, it's a lovely view, but keep walking. Your presence here is making the villagers very nervous. Nope, we're all bound up here. Sorry, but for the sake of everyone else in the village, I'm going to have to make you stay here for a while. If you like telling us what's going on, because I have no idea what I just wandered into. I'll tell you everything later. For now, just try and work it out for yourselves as best you can.
Come on.
I don't want to hear that from you. That is funny. I'll be back later. Sorry, but I'm going to have to ask you to stay put for a while. There she goes. She seems like a pretty level-headed girl, at least. Suppose you have to be to survive in a place like this. Still looks like we've wandered into something real bad. You sure you didn't do anything horrible? Well, I suppose you wouldn't. I don't want to start suspecting you either, but this seems like just the sort of place you'd stick your nose into. At least we're safe from the beasts and monsters. Suppose this is a good chance as any to get some rest. That's a good point. The next day. Starting to get pretty bored. How long they're gonna keep us waiting? Looks like somebody's here. Allow me to introduce you. This is my father. I am Assad, the village chief. I have met you once before, Adol. Though as Karna told me you've lost your memories, I suppose you don't remember me. You came here about 2 weeks ago. There was quite an uproar when you arrived, considering you were the first to come from the outside the forest. But the uproar now is much greater and with a far less pleasant cause. So what is going on here? Nobody seems to want to tell us. Recently, several of the villagers have been spirited away. Well, that sounds a little spooky. Spirited away? What do you mean by that? One day, one of our own simply disappeared without a trace, then another, and none of them have come back since. The first villager disappeared immediately after you left. We searched the surrounding area thoroughly, but could find no sign of him. Now that's bad timing.
No way.
Suppose that explains why everyone's holding him responsible. To my knowledge, you truly are the first person to come from outside the forest. How could I not think you the culprit when something so out of the ordinary happened the moment you left? A number of villagers are convinced that you angered the god of the forest. Well, when you put it like that, I guess I can kind of see where you're coming from. The situation here is really just like it was in Celceta. The people are taking turns patrolling our village day in, day out. Unsurprisingly, many of them are getting rather irritable. I thought you might say that, but as the village chief, I would prefer to keep you here for a while longer. How much longer are we talking? The search of the forest will be completed by dawn. If you don't find anything, what happens then? That I don't know. I will decide when the time comes. I will return tomorrow. Karna, we're leaving. Adol, I don't suppose you remember Remnos, do you? Should you happen to remember anything, please let me know. Who's Remnos? So if they don't find anything, it looks like everyone's just gonna assume it was your fault after all. Only way for the village to move past this is to make someone take the fall for it, which is ridiculous. Level with me here. You have any idea who that Remnos guy he mentioned might be? I might have an idea. The man you saw in your dream back at the camp. You think he could have come from this village? Maybe you could paint a clearer picture if we could just find something else to trigger your memory. Yeah, sitting around here isn't getting us anywhere. One sec, there we go. That should do it. I hate taking big risks, but an information dealer like me tends to pick up a few tricks every now and again for a time like this. Okay, let's do a quick save here. Looks like the villagers are patrolling outside. Can't really go around asking people for information. But let's see if we can find anything that might help you get some of your memories back. Oh, we've been spotted. Oh. How many times do I have to tell you to stay put before you listen? How'd you get out anyway? How'd you manage to untie yourselves? No wild beast has ever managed to break out of that. I'm proud of my skills too. You'll have to show me how you did it sometime. Just stay put here for now. So what are we gonna do? Okay, I think we have to be very quiet and sneaky. Which might be a little tricky. Okay, we go the other way. And up we go. Oh boy. And up we go. A carved wooden idol is displayed inside the shrine. Okay, nothing new there. Oh, we got another memory. Still, I'm amazed that you came here from outside the forest.
Didn't believe my ears when I heard that you repelled one of Sis's knives with just your sword. She never misses. Hey, I'm Remnos.
Oh, that's who
Nice to
Remnos
meet you.
is.
I'm sorry about the rude greeting you got from my sister earlier. Attacking anything that moves is what beasts do, not people.
I'm sorry, okay, I shouldn't have attacked without checking. The forest is the beast territory, where only the strongest can survive. You are unlikely to last there for long without honing your senses as Karna has. I suppose there is little reason for concern, seeing as you traversed it with only that blade for defense.
Yeah, he might not look like much, but his skill with the sword is really something. You'll have to fight me one-on-one sometime.
My, my.
You're going to scare him off.
What?
I bet he'd love to spar with me. Adol was it? These are my twins. Karna is one of the strongest hunters here, surpassing most of my men in ability, but then you've discovered that firsthand. Remnos, on the other hand, excels more in the arts. His strength lies in handcrafts and music. I don't think you'll find two better guys to show you around the village. Please relax, this is our home, and we pride ourselves on our hospitality. I leave him in your care. As you wish, Father. Let's get started. Well, it looks like Fleur is flirting with Remnos for a bit. That's funny, where all the girls around here are so into him. But still, I'm your older sister, so if I say you can't have one, you can't. We're going now. Hi, Solio. Hi there, you two. Showing the visitor around town. Something like that. If this is the town's only shop, you can buy almost anything you'd want. Cooking ingredients, weapons, materials. If I've got what you need, I'm happy to sell it to you. We got some animals up here. This must have been where we were being kept. This is the visitor everyone is talking about. His name's Adol. Isn't the red hair amazing? It's wonderful, like a coxcomb. I don't believe that's a very complimentary simile. This is Pippi, the village shaman. She handles all the ceremonial duties in Komodo. It's nice to meet you. I'm sure all my little children would appreciate if you said hello to them. Cluck cluck. Greetings, Karna Remnos, and it's like his head's on fire. Don't be rude. So you're the outsider everyone's talking about. Welcome to our home. I have no idea how you managed to win over Assad, but I for one have no intention of welcoming an outsider into my home. Oh, Sadak is not very friendly. Maybe that's a little clue here. Maybe Sadak is kind of behind what's happening. He at least doesn't like us. First you buy me earrings, then you buy me more earrings. Do you think I have 4 ears or something? Hey master, mind if I show Adol around here for a bit? I don't mind. I never thought I'd see the day someone would come here from outside the forest. You don't get visitors much more unique than this one. This is my master Saizen. He's an artisan. He looks a bit rough around the edges, but I assure you he really does beautiful work. Remnos, that's no way to talk about your master. Don't worry about it, Karna. I'm used to his sass mouth. Honestly, you spoil him, Saizen. But he's right about one thing. You do some beautiful work. Remnos, even if he can't be respectful of his master, I could never make anything half as nice as what you two can do. Well, everyone has things they're good at. Like me in hunting, for the latter. Just because you're not great at something doesn't mean you have to give it up completely. Exactly. Listen to your master, Remnos. You used to come hunt with us, but then one day you just stopped showing up. I'm sure you'd be able to keep up with everyone if you trained. Well, I just don't feel like putting all my effort into something to which I'm unsuited. Adol, take a look at this necklace. I'm quite proud of this one. We're going to be best friends, I'm sure of it. No, we already are. Look at him getting carried away. You sure seem to be having fun. Know that you're always welcome to come back and look around. Okay, well, he's friendly. The red-haired outsider. Looks like you know your way around a sword if nothing else, but you don't seem particularly tough. Sure about that? I wouldn't bet on you being able to win a fight against Adol. If Karna says so, it's gotta be true. We haven't fought. She's probably just trying to ingratiate herself with the outsider. Must be easy sitting around here all day never bothering to hunt. I've wanted to ask this for a long time. Why don't you ever come out with us? Sorry, Ramon, but I've had enough of beating around the bush. I want an answer. Why don't you ever come out and hunt with us? You're a man of Komodo. You're supposed to be a warrior. Well, for better or for worse, I'm an artist and historian, not a hunter. I'm not going to deny you your way of life. I completely respect it. It's just not for me. That's all there is to it. How do we go from talking about Adol to talking about me? Yeah, I've got plenty I want to say to Remnos on this subject too. But at least not discuss it in front of Adol. Okay, let's get our tour else. Let's tour somewhere else. Various quests are displayed on the board. Carved wooden idols displayed on the shrine. Do you like the statue? It's a symbol of the forest god who watches over us. It's a custom around here to hold your hands together and pray to it. Okay, there we go. So you're the fabled outsider. Lindsay, that's not a very nice thing to call him. But what should we call him? Either way, I'm surprised he didn't get eaten by beasts. Everyone thinks everyone thinks that when they first see him. Don't let it get you down, Adol. We don't get many visitors, so niceties may be in short supply. You may not look very muscular, but you do look quite handsome. I look up to strong, burly men, but I'd love it if the men around here were a little more sensitive and smooth. My goodness. Oh boy. Much like Remnos, in fact, he's the model which all smooth men should go by. He knows how music and crafts can make a lady's heart go all aflutter. I'm honored to hear such words. Yeah, I just don't see it. So you're saying you want the two of them to be more like father? Well, that wouldn't be too bad, actually. You never failed to make me smile. Okay, there we go, and I think we just have to go over this way. Karna, Remnos, and a visitor from outside the village, certainly not a group you see every day. Even just the two of us together is a bit of a rarity. As you can see, we're showing young Adol here around the village. Make sure you show him all the wonders of Komodo. Give him some good stories to tell. Have you finished your tour? You may not get another chance. It's just taking your time and enjoying what our village has to offer. There's just a little more over this way. I think that might be it. What else do we have to look at? Oh, we're going up a little bit, but we already went over here. Is there anything we're missing? Oh, it's Karna and Remnos, and who are you? So this is the foreigner. What's a foreigner? It means comes from a really far away. His name is Adol. Nice to meet you, Addy. Sounds like you had quite a difficult morning. Just don't see why you should have to go out hunting. You're a young lady. Well, I do it because I enjoy it. And I am the village chief's daughter, after all. Have to take after him somehow. I've still got quite a lot to learn before I'll ever be as good a hunter as he is. Karna's gonna be the chief someday. Only if everyone in the village is okay with that, of course. Can't imagine a single person would object. It's so wonderful to have an older sister like you. Meanwhile, the village chief's son has no pride as a warrior at all. Well, Remnos is an artist. Thus the tour of Komodo village came to an end. It flew by quickly and was so fascinating that Adol forgot his exhaustion from exploring the Great Forest. I've heard this melody was composed in the image of a thriving kingdom that was supposedly located in the forest long ago. It's been passed down for generations here in Komodo. It's like a lullaby. They say about 800 years ago the very kingdom remembered now only through song flourished here. The ruins scattered all over the forest are apparently connected to it. But we know so little else. What kind of kingdom was it? I've been trying to find the answers to these questions by inspecting the ruins. I'm happy to hear you say that. I only wish Father would understand this little passion of mine. How long are you two planning on sitting around out here? Dinner's almost ready. Father says you're welcome to join us if you'd like, Adol. Finally, I'm famished. Okay, so it definitely doesn't sound like Adol did anything. We could stay a bit longer, you know. Why the rush to leave? Father and Karner wanted to come and see you off as well, but they're always off hunting.
Yeah.
I'll pass along your regards when they get back. I'm kind of jealous of how free-spirited you are. Who is that? Another visitor, perhaps. No, I don't think so. Of course, it could have been someone from the village, but there's no way to be certain. Whoever it was wearing a very unusual mask. I couldn't see very well myself. Perhaps her movements were extremely quick, or his movements. But it was... I'm sure it was nothing. It might have been part of a ritual. I'll ask Father when he gets back. You know, Adol, as sad as I am to see you go, I hope very much that you'll drop by Komodo again. Okay, so we definitely are getting a little more insight into what might have happened to Komodo. Oh, strength increased by 1. Did you remember something? There you are, Adol. Honestly, I've been looking all over for the place for you. Oh, she's found us. Come on now, how many times do I have to drag you back before you give up? It's not easy being the one sheltering you. Everyone else would just as soon see you skinned alive. Wow. A masked. We do have a custom of hanging masks in our homes to repel evil, but I can't imagine. Yeah, if it were that type of mask, it would have stuck out like a sore thumb. So most likely that wasn't it, not based on what Adol's been telling us. Because the easiest thing to do is to ask Remnos directly. Is he here? Something wrong? Remnos is not available to speak with you. He isn't? Did he go out somewhere? Not exactly, no. He's one of the disappearances. We have no idea where he is. There's been no word of him since the day he saw Adol off.
No way.
Well, that's horrible timing. So he was spirited away too, then. I appreciate you telling me all of this, Adol. But I'm afraid I don't know how much of your story I can believe. Oh boy. Okay, definitely something is happening out there. This is probably a great stopping point for us. We're just under an hour in here, and it looks like some type of battle is taking place. Probably want to save that for our next episode. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and we'll be talking again real soon.